Welcome everyone once again. After the midterm exam, we are going to begin our studies. We are going to resume our studies. I am sure that you have done good in the exam. Now we will be studying about the final term, and this is the first chapter that we are going to study after the midterm. Bharat Desh, as it is clear, it is about our country, and it is about our what kind of attribute, what characteristic, what qualities should we possess in order to have our country a bigger prosperous one. It is written by Subramanya Bharti. Subramanya Bharti is a warrior poet who influenced the mass when the India was struggling for the freedom. Poem and literature has the great influence on the mass and society. It derives the society to act. It awakens. It gives give the mass a direction, a vision. So this is a poem written by Subramaniam Bharti, who is as popular as Shakespeare is among speaking English speaking people. Subramaniam Bharti is very popular in South, uh, and he is also known as Bhartiya. He has written a devotional poem, patriotic poem, and he is great. He's also called Rashtra Kavi. Let's see what he has written in order to make the people of our country to go in the direction which is required in order to make our country prosperous and happy country. Let's see. And this is about a pre-reading task. Now you tell me, what do you understand by national heroes? National heroes who have done something for the country. Like I'll ask, name five national heroes. You can simply easily answer Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Ram Prasad, Bismil, Sukhdev. There are so many national heroes. They contributed and sacrificed their life for the freedom of our country. So they are the national heroes. When we define national heroes, the the leaders who have given their life to bring change in the country. Now see the poem. So this beautiful poem is written by Mahakavi Subramanian Swami, not Rashtrakavi. Rashtrakavi is Ramdhari Singh Dinkar. Okay, so Mahakavi Subramanian Swami is as popular in our country in the south as Shakespeare is compared with the Shakespeare, who is a great. Whoever is studying English is very much aware uh, about Shakespeare. So this beautiful poem, patriotic poem, is written by Subramaniam Swami and let's Subramaniam Bharti. Okay, Subramaniam Bharti. So this poem is, let's go through it. With the name of Bharat on our lips, let us shake off our fears and poverty. Means, whatever we will do, it will be on the name of our country. The name of our country must be on our lips. Whatever is our action, it is for our country. Let us, for the sake of Bharat Desh, for our country, let's shake off our fears and poverty. We should overcome our the fears that we are having, that we will lose the life. We are poor. India is not a very rich country. So here, when the poet is talking about fears and poverty, he is talking. He is uh, he is asking countrymen to work towards to remove the poverty so that our country is country becomes fearless. Fearless, if it is not dependent, it will become fearless. That let us shake off. Shake off means to get rid of. We should get rid of fears and poverty and overcome our sorrows and enemies. Unhappiness. Sorrow means unhappiness, and enemies, that those who are not friend, they are enemies, they are not well wisher. So we should overcome our sorrows and enemies. Okay, we shall stroll to walk. Stroll means to walk on the snow-clad silvery heights of the Himalayas. Himalaya, the peak of the Himalayas is always covered with the snow. So here the poet is comparing uh, snow-clad silvery heights of the Himalayas. The cover of the Himalaya peak is compared with the silvery height. Silvers, it is shining, it shines, that's why he is calling it silvery heights of the Himalayas. Means we shall stroll on the snow-clad silvery heights of the Himalayas. Our ship shall sail across the high seas. We have studied about alliteration. When the same sounding words are come together, they are alliteration. Our ships, S, ships shall sail across the high sea. Means our country should progress. Country should have such ability that we should be able to walk on the Himalayas. We our ship sail across the high seas. High seas means deep down. It means it is the synonym of progress. The poet is thinking our country is so developed that this thing will be a common sight. We shall set up schools, all sacred temples for us. Now we shall set up schools, all sacred temple for us. Here the comparison is there. We have studies simile and metaphor. Simile when it is compared directly, like as soft as rabbit skin, as soft as rabbit. So it is directly compared. When it is said that rabbit skin, then it is metaphor. So here what it is, when it is as or like, then it is simile. So here we shall set up schools, all sacred temples for it. Here temples for us, it is metaphor. The poet is asking our country, not asking, that we will set up schools, all sacred temples for us. He is uh, um, dreaming of establishing temples, that is, those are schools. Schools are compared with the temples because school is the place where we get all the knowledge. So he is dreaming of opening many of the schools, which will act where all the people will go there and acquire the knowledge. Proudly thumb our soldiers and utter. Proudly thumb. Proudly thumb our soldiers and utter the name of land of ours, Bharat. With the name of Bharat Desh on our lips, let us shake off our fears and poverty. Now, yes, see here, this line is identical to this line. It means there is a repetition. Repetition means the poet is emphasizing, poet is putting pressure on these two lines, that Bharat Desh should be on our lips. The name of Bharat Desh should be on our lips, and we will shake off our fears and poverty. We shall make tools and weapons. We shall make tools and weapons. Now, tools, what is tools and weapons? We shall make tools and weapons. Weapons means we will be, weapons means arms, shastra वगैरह जो होता है, that is tools, and weapons, and tools are hammer and the things that is used for building things, making different kind of things, like furniture बनाने के लिए हमें hammer और ये सब चीजें जरूरत होती है. बिल्डिंग्स बनाने के लिए we need different kinds of tools. So we will be making tools as well as weapons. Means that we not only will protect our country by having a good weapons, good arms, we will uh, progress. We will be developing our countries by making tools in order to make big bridges, buildings, rail lines. So it is about overall development. He's talking about the overall development. We shall produce paper. Why do we need the paper? To acquire knowledge, to practice, to write, to spread knowledge. We need paper. We shall open factories and schools. Factories, what is factory? Factory where the mass production happens, and schools where the children study. So we shall open factories and schools. If the production is there, it means our country will progress definitely. And if there are schools, there will be more literate, knowledgeable, and student citizen with good characteristic will be there. So he is thinking of, he will produce, we shall make tools and weapons, we shall produce paper, we shall open factories and schools, and we shall never be lazy or weary. Means हम लोग कभी थकेंगे नहीं. We won't be lazy like okay, we will do it. We are not supposed to leave the things for tomorrow, so we won't be lazy. We will be ever ready to work, and we will be never tired. Weary means tired, not getting fed up with the work. Whatever work is assigned, we will be doing with our all mind and soul. We shall be ever generous. Generous means the person who is very generous, who gives uh, with open hearted. So we shall be ever generous. If we are having, we should be ever ready to give it to others. We shall always speak truth, always speak. Gandhi ji was the main. Gandhi ji, you have studied about Gandhi ji experiment with truth. So, what is that? Speaking truth is one of the main characteristic of a very good quality of a human being. So, he is he is asking, he is uh, motivating we countrymen that we shall always speak truth with the name of Bharat Desh on our lips. Let's check off against the repetition. So it is emphasizing, he is emphasizing that whatever our act will be, it has to be for our country. Both scripture and sciences we shall study. Scriptures and sciences. Scripture means a sacred writing of any religion. We will study not only, we will not study not only science, we will study about our religion also. It's not that the like Quran, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bible, all these are scriptures. So we will not only study sciences about our progress, our development in technology, we will also study our values, the um, the culture. By studying scripture, we shall learn the heavens and oceans. We will explore. Now, what do you understand by heavens and oceans? Heavens means a place where is happiness, where there is happiness. So does it mean that heaven is somewhere else? Heaven is here only. So we shall learn the heavens and ocean. We will explore. It means we will find out the place where there is all happiness, brotherhood, harmony, and oceans we will explore. Definitely, ocean is a place where there it is full of mystery. It is full of mystery. So these days there are so many channels, discovery channels and geography. So you, if you have seen those channels, that is about science. But what it is indicating, that it is full of mystery, it has to be explored. We have to find out, we have to find out so much that we will keep on exploring new things, the happiness, harmony, the mystery of moon we shall unravel, we will discover. Okay, the mysteries of moon we shall discover. Yes, The mysteries of moon has been discovered, and still we are working towards it, that find out more and more about the space, Mars, Chandrayaan. So the country is progressing towards the goal of being a best country of the world. The art of street sweeping too we shall learn. Street sweeping means cleanliness. It's not that we will be studying about space sciences, scripture. We will be exploring ocean, and we will be walking on the height of Himalayas, and we will be forgetting the simple things like cleaning and sweeping and keeping the things around beautiful. We will be sticking to those things also. That art of sweeping too we shall learn. We shall not forget the simple things that we ought to do in our daily life. Everything has to be done in a very proper and neat way. With the name of Bharat Desh on our lips, let us shake off our fears and poverty. So whatever act will be there, it has to be for our country, for our Bharat Desh. So Jai Hind. अब हम लोग next class में we shall be studying more about the chapter. For now, that's all. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not able to move. Yeah. Thank you.